Hi everybody, Cynthia here. Welcome back to my annual 13 Haunted Projects of Halloween series. I was so super excited to get this started. I've been wanting to start this for a while, and the time is here. For those of you that are new to my channel, I do one project, Halloween project a week for 13 weeks leading right up to Halloween. And this week we are making this adorable Boo ribbon and tulle wreath. It's super easy to do. It's a little time consuming, but it's very simple. And I'm going to show you guys how to cut your ribbon bundles, your tulle bundles, assemble them onto the wreath, finish the back off so it looks kind of neat, and then add this really cute Boo. We have one right here. I painted up this really cute Boo wooden sentiment. Now, I got these. I'm going to show you. And they came in a 3-pack of unfinished wood pieces from the Dollar Tree. So I just painted 2 up. I put some black paint here, white, and then I put glitter glue on them. And then I sealed them with clear acrylic sealer. So you get 3 in a pack if you get those at the Dollar Tree. And then the wreath form itself, let me just hang this up and set it aside. Oh, now it doesn't want to, there we go. The wreath form itself you can get at the Dollar Tree as well, and you get 2 pieces which are 8-inch, which is really great because these are the ribbons that I'm using today to create this. And these I got at Joann's, like when they went on super clearance, like 75% off. And that's the time I really like to buy my ribbons and stock up. Sometimes you can't wait when you see a beautiful pattern, it gets snatched right away. So if you see something you really want and can't wait for it, you might want to grab it right away. But if you can wait, a lot of times these go on like super sales. But I'm using 4 1.5 by 4 yards. If you use 4 different ones to create your bundle, okay, they need to be 4 yards a piece. If you get 4 that are 4 yards, you will get 2, the way I measured them, you'll get 2 wreaths out of it, of the 4-yard ribbon. Okay, so that's just a heads up there. But anyway, we're going to be using this. I'm also going to be using some pipe cleaners. Okay, and in order to assemble your flower bundles or your ribbon bundles and then your tulle bundles, you want to take your pipe cleaner and cut it in half so that you have 6-inch pieces like this. Okay, and I'm going to show you 2 ways you can cut your tulle and cut your ribbon. I find making these is the easiest thing, and it goes so quick when you're doing a big assembly line. And I'm going to share with you what I mean by that right now. And I just want to get out my little tray here so that I can put on my assembly line. Okay, so we're going to start with the ribbon. And for this wreath here, for the ribbon bundles, I created, I don't think I have an extra one of these. Yes, I do. I used gray and black, this really cute eyeball black, gray with black spiders. And then here I used white ribbon with pumpkins and these cute little skeletons on the orange. So what I did was I made 6 bundles with the gray on top, and then I created 6 bundles with the orange on top. And then I just assembled them that way, which I'll share with you. But I've already created 2 wreaths out of this. So for this video, because I ran out of gray, we are gonna use 2 of the black here and then the orange and white. And I'll show you what I mean in a second. And what I did was I cut myself a 5-inch tall piece of chipboard. Okay, you could use cereal boxes, cardboard, whatever you want. Just make sure it's 5 inches tall. And there's 2 different ways you can cut this ribbon. If you cut it where you're gonna measure it out to 5 inches and snip it with scissors, that's fine. It's just gonna take a super long time for you to do these wreaths. So what I do is I start at the top, I lay my piece on there. This is 1 ribbon piece that I'm gonna need, okay? Fold it around, the back is 2. So now I have 2 pieces of ribbon. I need 24 pieces of this, but normally you would need 12 if you're using 4 different patterns. But I'm gonna just do 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So you should end up in the back where you started in the front. And then all I do is take my scissors, slide them underneath this piece. Hold on, there we go. You're gonna slide them up underneath, try and get as close to the top as you can, and then cut. And then I'm gonna keep my hand covering the back and the front as snug as I can, because you wanna keep this snug. You don't want it too snug that you're bending your cardboard. You don't wanna do that. You just want it nice and snug for when you cut. Slide your scissors and cut, okay? So now you have 12 of these, and I love this pattern because it has some like green in it. I just think it's really, really pretty. So now you have 12 of these and you have 1 bundle ready to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut my other bundles, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back and I have all my ribbon bundles cut out. So at this point, what you're gonna need to do, and this is gonna take a little bit of time, but I like to take 2 at a time, fold them in half, and just dovetail them like that. Dovetail, I've heard people say, call them ducktails. Cut a little banner piece. And like that. And then you're going to open them up. Okay, you have your little tails. Then I usually put them back together, not completely together, and I just heat seal them. So just run that up and down, and that helps your ribbon not to fray. It's an optional thing. You don't have to do it. If you do, make sure you do not set your ribbon on fire or burn your fingers. Keep your fingers well away from the flame. Okay? You're going to do that to all of your ribbons. For now, I'm just going to do 1. I'm going to do an orange one. So you can see how we're going to put our ribbon bundles together. I'm going to do another one of these, and like I said, I have to use the same pattern twice because I ran out of the gray, but I think it's going to look really cool. And we're going to do 1 pumpkin. Let's set this aside. I'm going to do 1 orange on top of the skull like this. So I'm going to lay it like that. Just kind of crisscrossed. I'm going to pinch it in the middle. right in the center. I'm going to start pinching towards the middle. I'm going to take one of my 6-inch pipe cleaners and bend it in half. Just pop that in the center. And then I usually fold these up just to make sure it's centered. Pinch them and then just twist it once. You're going to pull these out, and you want to make sure your pipe cleaners are lined up with this ribbon for the next part. Again, I'm going to take my black piece and I'm going to lay the white on top, pinch them towards the center, just kind of straighten them out a little, kind of crisscrossed. We're not going to need another pipe cleaner because we are going to put these right underneath on the opposite sides. And if you have your pipe cleaners set the way you need them, just pull in the center and give it a good 2 twists at least, and then you're going to pull out your ribbons. And at this point, I'm sorry if you guys hear they're doing the grass outside and it's a little noisy, so I apologize for that, but I really don't want to stop this video. So hopefully they'll go past my window pretty quick. And at this point, I like to fluff up my ribbon. If you fluff up your ribbon now, in the end, it won't take you as long. So you're going to need 12 bundles of ribbon flowers. Okay? The next part we're going to do is the tulle. So in the video, I show you I have white tulle and orange tulle, and I had black, but I ran out, so I have some brown tulle here. I'm going to do some fall ones as well. But I'm just going to show you for video purpose how I cut these. Now, instead of doing the 12 ribbons that you needed, you're going to need 24 of each color. And this time you're going to use a 4-inch piece of cardboard. So I'm going to start here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. You're going to snip them the same way you did your ribbon. And depending how many colors you use, you're going to need 24 of each color. So I did 24 in white, 24 in orange, and 24 in black. And I just laid them out side by side to create my bundles. But I already have my pieces cut, so I can show you how to assemble your tulle bundle. I'm going to stick these back in here so I don't lose those. And like I said, you could just measure it out and cut every 5 inches, but that's going to take you a long, long time. So I have 2 pieces of my white, 2 pieces of the orange color, and 2 black. And we're kind of going to assemble these the same exact way we did our ribbons. We're going to grab a white piece, an orange piece, and a black piece. We're going to get a 6-inch pipe cleaner, find your center, fold them up together so you can see they're pretty even, and pinch and twist your pipe cleaner. Okay, and you want them to be open on the sides following the ribbon. Again, I'm going to take a black piece, a white piece, doesn't really matter, I just like to mix it up a little, and an orange piece. Find your center. You're going to put this directly over top, fold it over, and give it a good 2 twists. Now for the tulle, I like to put it in between my 2 fingers, pull it up, see if I have any little excess pieces, and if I do, I like to trim those off so I have a nice neat edge. You can also do it with pinking shears if you have pinking shears available to you. You're going to make 12 bundles of these, so you'll need 12 tulle bundles and 12 ribbon bundles. You're going to get out your 8-inch wire wreath, and you're going to be putting 8 bundles in each section from crossbar to crossbar. 8 in this, 8 in this, and 8 in this. Okay, so let's get started. I'm not going to do the whole entire wreath for you. I already have one of these completed, but I'm going to do like a whole 8 crossbar so you can get the hang of what I'm doing. And then I'll pull out my already finished wreath and we'll continue from there. Okay, so all I'm going to do at the crossbar, I'm going to start with a tulle. You could start with tulle or ribbon, it's up to you. I'm going to start with tulle. I'm going to wrap it around, make sure it's in the center, and I wrap it around all 3 bars. And then you're going to wrap it tight, twist pretty tight. Now you're going to have this excess piece hanging. If I were you, I would finish it off as you go. It's just so much easier that way than having to go back and finish it off. So what I did was I trimmed off so I only have a little piece there, because you don't want to snip off the whole thing. And then I take that piece and I'm just gonna twist it underneath, and that way it's finished off. There's no wires poking, and you have your first piece on. So then we're gonna take the ribbon bundle we just made with the orange on top, and I'm gonna put it on right next to it. Make sure it's centered. Like this center here should be in the center bar here. So when you put it around, you want to make sure that's in the center. Pull your ribbon nice and snug, or your pipe cleaner. Give it a couple of good tight twists. Nip off a little bit of the excess, and then twist that underneath. So now we have a tulle and a ribbon. We're going to need 3 more ribbon bundles and 3 more tulle bundles for this section. So the next piece you're going to do is a tulle bundle. And you can use any colors, any, you don't have to even use different patterns of ribbon. If you wanted to use the same color, you could do that. Snip it and twist it under. Okay, so since I have my orange bundle here, orange on top, I'm going to do one with white on top next. Twist, snip off a little bit of that excess pipe cleaner, and wrap it under. Next will be tulle. And you're just going to keep doing this all the way around. Snip and tuck. If you tuck them under and finish the back off as you're going, when you go and it starts getting tighter, you're adding more of your bundles, your fingers don't get like poked by the excess pipe cleaner sticking out. So that's why I like to kind of finish it as I'm going. So I have my tulle. My next one is going to be orange on top. And I'm going to twist that around nice and tight. And this one, I think I might have already snipped this. It doesn't have too much excess. So I'm just going to tuck it under. Grab my tool. But you see how easy this is coming together, and it's coming together rather quickly. It's the cutting of all the ribbon and then making your little fishtails and, you know, heat sealing them. You don't have to heat seal them, but I like to because it helps with fraying. Okay, and we have one more with the white on top. But it's looking super cute, right, guys? Even with the same black pattern, even though I didn't have any gray for this one, I really like the same, you know, the 2 black pieces. So I only really needed the 3 ribbons. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to do 8 more here and 8 more here. But right now I'm going to just start moving these out a little and try and get them about, you know, they're gonna shift and move a little bit, but you kind of want them to be evenly spaced all the way around. Okay, so it's starting to shape up really cute. So you'll want to complete that, and then I have one that's already completed. This is with the gray ribbon that I used. And then I have one of those boo signs that I painted up and sprayed with acrylic spray. So what I'm going to do here is add a pipe cleaner right in this section. I'm not going to use a cut pipe cleaner. I'm going to use a 12-inch pipe cleaner. I'm not going to cut it in half. And I'm just going to lay that across right there. And I'm going to push it down. And then I cut myself a little tiny piece of felt, and I'm just going to glue that over the pipe cleaner like in a crossbar. And that's just going to help it stay on my sign. Just like that, okay? Then I'm going to find on my wreath where I want my sign, which I think I'm going to want it right around in here. Let me hold it up and look. Maybe not. Maybe I'm going to want it, yeah, I think I'm going to want it right in here. Now when you put this on, you want to make sure that you kind of put your pipe cleaner in between the ribbon and tool so nobody sees that this piece is wrapped around like that. And you just want to lay it right on top. You don't have to add a pipe cleaner if you don't want to. You could probably just, like I said, glue the sign right to the ribbon. But I didn't want to do that. Alright, so I think I have it where I want it. And I just want to pull this snug, but not too snug, because you don't want this to smash your ribbons. Just want to pull it snug enough so that it's on there. And then I'm going to give it a nice couple of good twists. Cut off the excess. And we're going to wrap it under. Okay, and then on the side here, I'm just going to fix the tool in the ribbon so that that pipe cleaner is not sticking out. And then I went ahead and I used some of these spiders. Now, I can't remember because it's been a while, so you'll have to forgive me. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure that we got these spiders, my mom and I, at the Dollar Tree. It looks like Dollar Tree. I mean, maybe I can see if it says Dollar Tree. I'm not sure if she got these at Dollar Tree or Michael's. But there's 6 pieces, and you get these spiders. And they're just cute little plastic spiders with glitter on them. And I'm going to add these onto my wreath. to finish it off, like I did here, I added one up in here, I just glued to the tool, and one on the bottom here. So I'm going to do the same thing. And the nice thing about this is you can glue these underneath and glue them right to your ribbon and tool that's here. So they should stay on rather nice. So I'm just going to add some hot glue. And I'm just going to look at it for a second so I think I'm doing this good. Okay, so I have it on there, and I'm just going to take my handle of my brush and push up underneath that spider so that I know it's adhered to the ribbon really nice. I didn't want to use my finger at first because I don't want to burn my, but I'm just kind of pushing up underneath. Oh, I love it. Okay, and I'm going to use this one on the bottom here, and I'm going to put this leg kind of in that section, I think. I'm going to see how it looks once I do it. There we go. Let's see. Yes, I love this. I love it. I love it. Okay, so let me get some glue up underneath here. I think these would be so cute in a Christmas theme, or I have fall ribbon. Like I said, I'm going to make some autumn ones because they have cute little wood signs at the sentiment signs at the Dollar Tree. So why not, right? There we go, guys. That is our, I think this goes to about, yeah, 11 inches. Once you assemble on this 8-inch ring, your wreath will measure about 11 inches around. And it would be easy to ship to a friend or, you know, for your craft shows. But that's it, guys. That's the first video of the 13 Haunted Projects of Halloween. I hope you give this a try. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and happy crafting.